Let's talk about money myths, those little lies we've been told or picked up along the way that keep us from building wealth. The problem with money myths is that they sound logical, but they're often rooted in fear or misunderstanding. One common myth is that you need to make a lot of money to save. People often think, when I start earning six figures, then I'll save or invest. But the truth is, it's not about how much you make, it's about how much you keep. There are millionaires who started with modest incomes, but they mastered the art of living below their means. On the flip side, there are people with high incomes who are drowning in debt because they spend more than they earn. Even if you're earning $2,000 a month, saving 10% consistently builds a habit that will serve you when your income grows. Another popular myth is that debt is always bad. Debt is a tool. It can help you or harm you depending on how you use it. There's good debt, like a mortgage or a loan to fund education or a business, which can yield future returns. Then there's bad debt, like maxing out a credit card on things you don't need. Instead of fearing old debt, learn to differentiate between the kinds that help you grow and the ones that drag you down. Let's talk about investing. A lot of people believe investing is only for the rich or for people who understand the stock market like the back of their hand. Not true. Investing is one of the most accessible ways to grow your money. Thanks to platforms like index funds, robo-advisors, and micro-investing apps, anyone can start with as little as $10 or $50. The myth that investing is risky comes from people who don't take the time to understand it. Sure, there's risk, but the bigger risk is doing nothing and letting inflation eat away at your savings. Here's another damaging myth: you should wait until you're older to start planning for retirement. This mindset is a trap. The earlier you start, the more time compound interest has to work its magic. Even small contributions in your 20s can snowball into significant amounts by the time you're in your 50s or 60s. Waiting until you're stable often results in lost years that you can't get back. The truth is, there's never a perfect time to start, you just have to start. Then there's the myth that buying a home is always the best financial decision. While homeownership can be a great investment, it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. Sometimes renting makes more sense, especially if you value flexibility, live in an area with high property taxes, or aren't ready for the hidden costs of homeownership, like maintenance and repairs. Instead of buying into the renting is throwing money away mindset, think critically about your personal and financial goals. A big money myth people believe is that budgeting is restrictive. If I budget, I won't get to enjoy my money. But budgeting isn't about deprivation, it's about clarity. It's giving every dollar a purpose so you can spend on what truly matters to you. Whether it's saving for a vacation, investing in your future, or treating yourself occasionally, a budget lets you do all of it guilt-free. Here's one that'll hit home for many: the belief that you have to work harder, not smarter, to make more money. Hustling is important, but if you're only trading time for money, there's a cap to what you can earn. The wealthy focus on building systems, assets, and streams of income that work for them, even when they're not actively working. Whether it's starting a side business, investing, or creating passive income streams, the goal should be to work smarter, not just harder. How about the idea that money will solve all your problems? While money can make life easier, it doesn't automatically bring happiness, peace, or fulfillment. If you have bad spending habits or a scarcity mindset, more money will only magnify those issues. True financial freedom comes from managing money wisely, aligning it with your values, and using it as a tool to build the life you want. A particularly sneaky myth is that you need to cut out all small luxuries to save money. You've probably heard of the latte factor: stop buying that daily coffee and you'll save a fortune. While there's some truth to curbing unnecessary expenses, it's not just about cutting small pleasures. The bigger wins often come from negotiating better salaries, optimizing housing costs, or cutting high-interest debt. It's okay to enjoy small treats if they bring you joy and fit within your overall financial plan. Another myth is that you need to follow traditional financial paths to succeed. Many of the wealthiest people didn't stick to the conventional script of getting a 9-to-5 job, buying a house, and retiring at 65. They took calculated risks, started businesses, or explored unconventional investment opportunities. The lesson: don't box yourself in. Be open to new ideas and strategies that align with your goals. Another common money myth is that you shouldn't spend money on yourself. Some people believe saving every penny and sacrificing all forms of enjoyment is the only way to get ahead financially. But this is a recipe for burnout. It's essential to budget for self-care, education, and personal growth. Investing in yourself, whether through a course, a gym membership, or tools to improve productivity, is not wasting money, it's building your future potential. A sneaky myth that catches many people off guard is believing that you need perfect credit to succeed financially. While having good credit opens doors, like lower interest rates on loans, it's not the be-all and end-all of financial health. What matters more is understanding how to use credit responsibly. Build your credit by paying bills on time and keeping debt levels low, but don't let credit scores dictate your entire financial life. One of the biggest myths people believe is that you need to save first and invest later. While saving is a critical first step, you should aim to do both simultaneously if possible. Savings protect you in emergencies, but investments grow your wealth. Even small amounts, consistently invested, can yield significant results over time. The sooner you start investing, the more you benefit from compound interest. Here's a particularly damaging myth: you need to wait for the right time to start managing your money. Maybe you're waiting to get a raise, pay off debt, or feel more stable. But the right time to take control of your finances is now. Small changes, like tracking your spending or automating your savings, can create momentum, even if you're not where you want to be financially. Another myth to bust: that wealth is about luck. While luck can play a role in some people's success, most wealthy individuals got there through discipline, strategic planning, and consistent action. They built habits like saving a percentage of their income, leveraging opportunities, and learning from failures. Wealth is rarely accidental, it's intentional. Let's tackle another falsehood: you need a college degree to be wealthy. While education can open doors, it's not the only path to financial success. Many people have built wealth by developing skills, starting businesses, or leveraging talents outside traditional education. In today's world, online learning, certifications, and mentorships can often replace or supplement a formal degree. A persistent myth is that you need to stick to one income stream to stay secure. While having a steady paycheck is comforting, relying on one source of income can be risky. The wealthy prioritize creating multiple income streams through side hustles, investments, or rental properties to ensure financial stability and growth. Some people also believe they can't invest because they don't have enough money. But you don't need thousands of dollars to start. Micro-investing platforms allow you to begin with as little as $5 or $10. The key isn't how much you start with, but building the habit of consistent investing. Over time, even small amounts can grow significantly. A lesser-known myth is that frugality means never spending money. While being frugal means prioritizing value, it doesn't mean depriving yourself of joy. Frugality is about spending intentionally, choosing quality over quantity, and aligning your spending with your values. It's okay to spend on things that matter to you, as long as they fit within your overall financial goals. Another damaging myth: that you need to say yes to every financial obligation or favor to maintain relationships. People-pleasing often drains your finances and leaves you resentful. Setting boundaries doesn't make you selfish, it makes you responsible. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup, and you can't build wealth if you're constantly giving it away without thought. Finally, let's bust the myth that talking about money is taboo. So many people avoid discussing finances with their friends, family, or even their partners, leading to misunderstandings, missed opportunities, and financial stress. Normalizing money conversations can help you learn from others, share resources, and grow together. In summary, these money myths hold people back, but the good news is you don't have to believe them. The reality is, building wealth is about habits, education, and mindset, not perfection, luck, or following outdated rules. When you challenge these myths and take control of your finances, you set yourself up for success, regardless of where you start. So, question what you've been told about money and make decisions that truly serve your future.